Benny, the news cycle moves at a blistering pace. Its neck snapping has the lifespan of a gnat. It's easy to forget where we were even 6 months ago. Where was that exactly? Well, 6 months ago, Donald Trump was serving fries through a drive-through window in Pennsylvania. That's exactly where he was exactly 6 months ago. Donald Trump returned to Pennsylvania, a state where he nearly got his head blown off in a live TV on-air execution by the deep state. Donald Trump rubbing literal salt in the wounds of his enemies. I've worked at McDonald's 15 minutes longer than Kamala, Trump said. Trump then trolled Kamala out the drive-through window, saying he's going to deliver her fries for her birthday.
He's 60 years old. Yes, I would say happy birthday, Kamala. He's turning 60. I think I'll get her some flowers. Maybe I'll get her some fries. Give her some McDonald's. I'll get her a McDonald's.
I'll get her some McDonald's fries. Of course, the troll is here that President Trump is the only presidential candidate to have ever worked at McDonald's. Kamala Harris didn't really have an answer when she was called out on the lie that she worked at McDonald's, and President Trump went and did it himself. Trump handing out Happy Meals, saying, "I made it myself." Here's a Happy Meal. You may have forgotten that, Excellence. We certainly didn't, and neither did the excellencies of the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, who brought in a personal McDonald's for Donald Trump. I mean, I guess when you control most of the world's oil supply, you can do things like this. You can just do things, right? And this is what it looks like when you just do things. This is the mobile McDonald's that was brought in just in case Donald Trump got hungry on his trip to Saudi Arabia. That trip has gone spectacularly well. The Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, meeting Donald Trump at the airport, traveled with him the entire trip, every step of the way, including inside of the motorcade back to the jet. Donald Trump jetting off from Saudi Arabia this morning, and the Crown Prince posting this, getting a ton of love online. He even drove Donald Trump in an electric golf cart. The Crown Prince chauffeured Trump himself. This is how much Trump was loved and respected there in Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's worth saying, not only does the Crown Prince never show up at the airport, right? It's his kingdom, right? Okay. So in his kingdom, world leaders go to him, not the other way around. But MBS went to Trump and then traveled with Trump the entire way and even personally drove Trump. That's nothing but love. I mean, that's love and respect, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump got a lot more love and respect. Today, he is currently in Qatar. This is the Qatari Air Force flanking President Trump's Air Force One, giving them a military escort as they traveled into Qatari airspace. How cool is that? Donald Trump looking out the window at the military jets flying beside the plane. That's freaking great. I mean, it's just a complete thing of beauty. Look at that. You can see the pilots looking, waving, right? Thumbs up there. Look at how cool this is. Doha right here. The jets as Air Force One banks and circles the city. Man, it's freaking awesome. What a view flying into Qatar. And they were just getting started, baby. So Donald Trump is met by the Emir of Qatar on the runway and then gets into his motorcade. And guess what they have waiting in the motorcade? Red frickin' Cybertrucks. How kick-ass is that? The red Cybertruck Motorcade. You ain't never seen it. Look at this. Hot damn. Obviously, a massive shout out to Elon Musk. This is clearly a tip of the hat to Elon, right? That we're going to put some red Cybertruck. It looks like police vehicles here, right? So they've turned them into Cybertruck police vehicles. You can see the sirens on them, the light bars. Dude, that looks awesome. Oh, man. Look at how beautiful. These roads are. Qatar's roads look like this because your roads have nothing but potholes and filth in them. Here in America, we fund, of course, the infrastructure around the world, but our degenerate, traitorous leaders refuse to fund any infrastructure here in this country. We pay for all of this, by the way. This is all paid for by the American taxpayer or economic dollars. No hate to Qatar. I mean, I'd take this deal too. But it gets even better, ladies and gentlemen. You're starting to see some horses come into the shot. Well, guess what they had after the Cybertruck Motorcade ended, which I still can't get over the angles of the red Cybertrucks. It's freaking awesome. But yes, it gets even better.
This is a Fox News alert. President Trump arriving at Qatar's royal court this morning. You see the camels on the right side walking on the grass. You see the beast on the street there. It is 2:46 in the afternoon in Qatar. He just landed moments ago at the airport. Apparently, they will have a state visit today. Tonight, they will have a state dinner at Lusail Palace.
Right. This is traditional from that culture. They did this also in Saudi Arabia in the last trip. I remember that. And if you look closely on the overhead shot of the camels, you'll see those signs that say, please, you're responsible to clean up after your camel. So if you're on that camel...
you have to get down off the camel?
All right. So Donald Trump gets a Camel Motorcade. We've never seen anything like it. Maybe the first time ever. Hopefully not the last time. Normalize Camel Motorcades, as many have called it, a camelcade. And also sword dances, please. Look at these dudes dancing with their swords. Can we normalize that as well? President Trump in a magisterial arrival here. Now we have the horses with massive American and Qatari flags on them. So you have the horse-mounted cavalry, the swords, and the camels. That's so awesome. America's back, baby. This is what it looks like when the world respects you again. Have these beautiful horse riders, desert horse rider Bedouins that are carrying American flags. How cool is this? It's just so great to see the country respected once more. What happens next? Well, the horses carry President Trump's motorcade all the way into the palace there. And the drone shot kind of zooms out. Donald Trump meets the Emir of Qatar. And they're all laughs and smiles. What does Trump tell him? He says, thanks for the camels.
In a second, and then you look at this, it's so beautiful. As a construction person, I'm seeing perfect marble. This is what they call perfecto. And just a great job you've done, and what a beautiful place. And we appreciate those camels. I haven't seen camels like that in a long time. And that was some greeting. We appreciate it.
We appreciate the camels. Look at this from the windows of the motorcade. Check it out. This is from the motorcade windows. The camelcade, we call it. The camelcade. Oh, man. We are living in extraordinary times. We are living in epic times. Parade of Camels greet Trump in Qatar. Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day. Look at that. The freaking, how cool it is to have an American flag and a Qatari flag. To have these horse-mounted cavalry, I suppose, right? Yeah. Freaking awesome. Trump has thanked them for the camels. Oh, man. They weren't done yet. Holy moly. What do you see what they had locked up for Trump at night? Watch this. Jeez. This is Donald Trump going to dinner. I mean, again, he's very much, Saudi Arabia called him the president of the world. Here we are. How cool is this? Just nothing but respect for the commander-in-chief. Nothing but love for Donald Trump. You never saw it. You never saw Biden. Biden never even got, he barely got warm food when he went to foreign countries. Biden was never treated like this. President Trump speaks the language of the Arab countries, as they say. Donald Trump masculine energy, know the differences between men and women. Donald Trump here for dinner, getting out of the beast. Of course, always really epic. But the welcome here is awesome. Look at that. Through the palace. Jeez. So awesome. And then Donald Trump goes out and he nearly joins. There's another sword dance going on there. Trump nearly tops in. He almost did it. He almost did it. Watch. Trump's like, can I go see the swords? Can I go see the swords? I want to go see them. Yeah, let's go. I am generally disgusted by some of the commentating that I'm seeing by people on the internet saying this is bad. It's bad that the leaders of the world are respecting our president and are welcoming our president and are honoring him and therefore honoring America and respecting America again. That's not bad. That's the greatest thing ever. It's exactly what you want. It's going to lead to wonderful things economically for this country. And it's going to lead to wonderful things for the future of our people if we ever want to travel to these countries. It's going to lead to less harm for American service members. It's going to lead to more economic opportunity for this nation. And those people who are sniveling and squealing like little piggies, you should never listen to them. That's not America first. This is America first. America first is exactly what President Trump said in his speech in Saudi Arabia. That, like, we're not here to change your culture. We're not here to lecture you and to snivel and to snipe at you. We're here to partner with you. We respect thousands of years of your culture. You damn well better respect our culture and Western civilization. And we're going to unite over our shared interests. That's what real diplomacy is. Not a bunch of virtue signaling and in sniping and sneering at cultures that you may deem as backward or offend your sensibilities because they believe in men and women and two genders, right? Yeah. No, man, it's a good thing. This is all a good thing. And like, if you just look at, if you cared about America, if you care about the way that this country is seen from the international stage, which libs constantly bitch about, oh, what do the international people think about us? Well, then you should love Trump because the international community respects America again. If you need further proof of that, here's probably the most powerful Arab on earth, Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia, and his cinematic Hollywood-style hype video about President Trump's trip. You should celebrate this.